Hi, and good day. I am Zaid Abdul-Karim, the Chief Executive Officer at Universal Self-Leadership Institute. Would you give me just 3 minutes of your very valuable time to share some important information about an issue that's vital in the workplace today? Thank you. And while I pull this slide up, would you consider, is it possible that you could have some mayhem or even maybe some cancer going on in your organization and maybe not even be aware about it? Is it possible? Well, thank you. For the last 25 years, I've helped teams and organizations to turn around their disengagement and increase their productivity and profitability. I speak about it and I write about it. And Deloitte did a study that showed that US companies are spending $550 billion a year on unhappy employees. The Gallup poll tells us that 7 out of 10 employees are disengaged to some degree. That means only 3 out of 10 in your teams are actually bringing the love, the passion, commitment, and extra effort, the super performance, I like to say. So disengagement is a major internal threat, and it's a sign of organizational disease. So the question I offer you to consider today, do you know the percentage of your engaged and disengaged employees? Well, why is that even important? Well, because disengagement is very expensive. Here are 3 of the major areas that are costing disengagement. If you take a 100-employee company, these are some averages, and that's not even to measure what toxicity costs. So you're talking about $2.5 million per year dealing with the problem of disengagement that leads to deterioration and eventually organizational death. The good news is when we can help employees become more engaged and happier, then we can turn around some of these numbers. These are some percentages on average that engaged employees improvement. And we're talking, imagine now, $726,600 less expense added to your bottom line. What would that mean to you? It would be great. So engagement means that employees are happier. That means that your organization is healthier. And this really is a major competitive advantage in the workplace today, bigger than strategy, bigger than technology. And that leads to bigger bonuses for you, as well as your leaders and managers. So what are the 4 questions that need to be answered to diagnose organizational health? Well, we need to find out, do employees really feel empowered, engaged, and respected and challenged? Do they know exactly where the company is going and how they fit in? Do managers have positive relationships? You know, most employees leave the job because of the managers, 49% actually. And so are these relationships with managers and with the team, are they cohesive? Or are they mired in distrust and conflict and lack of accountability, which in the bottom right is the 4th area of accountability? Do you know the answers to these questions? Do you have data on these questions? Well, this is how we help. Provide that kind of data so we can assess through a number of different ways, surveys and interviews and such, and also advise and mentor, as well as develop customized training and development programs for leaders, managers, and staff. Do you know the percentage of engaged and disengaged employees at your company? Well, if you'd like to explore more or put me in touch with your HR director, I would love to speak with you about your current situation and offer some solutions in a very short time, some solutions that you could use right away. I thank you for your time and attention. All the best.